Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another One Piece anime episode review for you guys. And we get an interesting episode where we pretty much get the understanding of how Otama came to come to excuse me, to Onigashima to help out with the raid, and how much of her influence of making all these gifters eat kibidongos, which is her devil fruit power, is definitely changing the tide of this fight, in terms of the much more manpower we got going on. So let's get into this week's episode. Anyways, we start the episode off with Speed just talking to other gifters, saying like, hey guys, you need to eat these kibidongos and stuff like that. And it's gonna heal you, it's gonna make you a lot more powerful and stuff like that. Again, she doesn't say like it's gonna make you be controlled and you take orders from a little girl named Otama, but I digress. And you get this point where you have the gorilla smile fruit devil fruit user. I forgot his name. It was fudge, I think Daisago or something like that. I forgot. It was a while. But he ends up eating it, and he's like, and the other gifters are like, wait, so do you feel like any different or anything? And he doesn't feel different where he says that, but then when Speed says, well, Queen made this especially, he obviously gets back up with utter ease. And then two, the reason why they say he feels weird is because now he's taking orders from Otama now. So that's the whole thing there. And then that just influences all the others to want to eat the kibidongos, and they have a bunch of them. But we get a flashback to how Otama got set or came to the island. And after the Straw Hats had left for Onigashima and a few hours had passed, she then talks to Speed by saying like, hey, I want to go help them. I know I can't fight Kaido, but they're putting everything on the line to free this country, to save this country. Momo will be a great shogun when he finally takes over after Orochi and Kaido are defeated. I want to help out in the country that Big Brother Luffy said that he wants to make where everybody can eat and stuff like that. So she makes her mind up, asks Speed like, hey, can we go to Onigashima? And Speed obviously is like, sure, master. They managed to get a hold of a boat, and they're on their way there and everything. They get the one scorpion smile fruit user. I forgot his name too. Some of these guys' names are just, I should know these guys' names, and I should have did that. I didn't take any notes. I kind of just review the episodes just based on my memory. And stuff like that. But they're sailing, and you have it on the way there as they're going. She already was creating kibidongos, but she ends up getting tired and everything. And they're like, the other smile devil fruit people like Speed and the others are like, hey, don't push yourself, like it's okay. But Thomas like, no, I have to do this because this is the only way that we can change the tide of the battle against Kaido and the Beast Pirates. We got to do this and stuff like that. So and that's how we find out how she got to Onigashima. She pretty much asked Speed, give a boat, simple as that, and stuff like that. So yeah, they come across this one giraffe smile devil fruit user. They end up putting the kibidongo, and he ends up working with them. Now we do cut away a bit from what Otama, Nami, and Usopp are doing before we cut over to what we see later on, and we cut over back to the main hall area, where Chopper is coming up with the antidote to try to save everybody and stop the Ice Oni virus. And obviously Queen, he's pissed off. He's like, Apu, do something. You just can't let them get the antidote created and stuff like that. So he ends up getting help from the Onibawanasu and the Mimawaregumi, the ninja factions that used to work under Orochi, and it looking like things are getting hectic. But all of a sudden, Drake comes in, helps out, old man Hio, because he was starting to get overwhelmed and everything. And he's like, I'll take the front lines. Don't worry about anything. I got these guys. So Drake is obviously helping out and everything. But in the meantime, we do cut over to these two samurai, but then one of the samurai who's already been a full ice Oni, his fire that Marco gave him dissipated and it just is gone. It's not burning anymore. And the one samurai is like, oh yeah, Marco did say that the moment the flame goes out, that's it. It's over. He's going to go back to his rampaging self. And he ends up going back, and that one guy ends up going back to his rampaging self, starts running. Bless me. Oh, man. He ends up running, and he ends up biting old man Hio. And Hio is now infected, we don't see what he looks like yet, but he's going to be infected with the ice Oni, so that's not good. Chopper needs to hurry up with this antidote, like literally now. Otherwise, old man Hio is going to turn. And again, like I said, is going to become an ice Oni. Again, I won't give away spoilers or anything, but I know what happens because I read the manga and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely going to be crazy. I don't even think, if I remember from reading the manga chapters, I don't know if they actually showed him getting bit in the manga chapter, but to my recollection, I think, in the manga, I think they overlooked it, and at some point we find out that he has ice Oni, unless they did show it. I don't remember, and stuff like that. So, yeah. But yeah, he's now affected with the ice Oni. Anyways, we actually cut back to the end of the episode. For the end of the episode, we cut over to Franky, and he's obviously taking on Sasuke in his Triceratops devil fruit form. And they're just going back and forth at each other and stuff like that. Again, the animation in this part of the fight looked just amazing. Again, nothing top notch like we saw the last few episodes of the Luffy versus Kaido and, the Super Ninja versus the Emperor's fight. But it was still solid looking animation, nice fluidity and everything. And stuff like that. And, Franky honestly is giving it to frickin' Sasuke. I know when I remember watching this in the manga, I'm like, damn, Franky's actually like taking the fight to him. I thought this would be tough, but he's taking the fight to him. He's throwing him around in his frickin' his Franky robot. He's giving him punches and everything and stuff like that. And he puts frickin' Sasuke back in a corner where he's stuck a bit. And he's about to launch these General Franky like missiles to take him out or something like that. But all of a sudden, we see other gifters who were in the vicinity, who was part of Sasuke's group. They start to jump on the General Franky and start to weigh Franky down to the point he can't move and everything. And because they're gifters, they're obviously stronger and stuff like that. And pretty much, Sasuke's like, hold him down. I'm gonna take him out with this one attack and everything. So Sasuke is gearing up to charge him and literally probably end Franky as we know it. But in the meantime, we hear noise from the background, and it's Nami and Usopp calling out for Franky and everything. And behind them, they see there's a bunch of other gifters too. And Franky's like, because the thing is, Nami and the others are like, help us, Franky, help us. And Franky looks back. He looks at all the gifters behind them. He's like, you can't be serious, man. I can't do anything. I got these guys on my back. I can't move, and you want me to take all these guys out? I'm done for. And stuff like that. Sasuke starts charging in, but as they get closer, that's when the fake out happens. Otama gives the order of saying, get those guys off for now, off of Franky. And that's when the gifters that Otama controls is that Otama is controlling. Well, guess what? They're helping and everything, and this is shocking Sasuke. He's like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? Why are you helping these dudes? But then all of a sudden, Page One and Ulti show up, and Page One starts screaming out to Sasuke. He's like, listen, dude, they're on their side now. And he's like, how? And, Page One, they're like, we don't know. They're just joining them for some reason. Ulti tries to knock, Nami's head clear cut again, but Nami doesn't let that happen. She does getting another Thunderbolt tempo that hurts Ulti pretty badly, and Ulti's obviously pissed off. She's like, that bitch did it again. I'm gonna freaking kill her ass. I don't know why, but I just find it funny how Ulti just calls Nami pretty much a bitch, bro. It's hilarious. It just goes to show you that it's kind of more a realistic type of approach going on in the One Piece world, because in real honesty, pirates probably would be dropping F-bombs, B-words, and all these different derogatory terms and stuff like that. But I just find that funny. And stuff like that. So yeah, Ulti's crazy, but they're continuing on because if Franky ends up dodging the attack and everything, and also too, more Otama gets in control and more gifters that eat her Kibi Dango thanks to Usopp. And they essentially, Otama says like, follow me, and pretty much takes all the forces, and Franky's like, now it's between you and me, Sasuke. And pretty much, he is looking to take control, and he pulls out his sword after giving him some rounding attacks, and he's looking, and I think he cuts him. He looks to finish him off with his Franky sword, and that's where the episode pretty much ends off. So Franky more than likely is going to be finishing off Sasuke, and is going to be winning that fight. So yeah, that's kind of it. So next week, it seems like we're going to cut over to what's going on with Sanji's whole territory with Black Maria. And he's definitely looks like he's in some trouble. And again, like I said, when we get to this Black Maria scene and all this stuff, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you're gonna get a pretty good moment for the person who's matched up against Black Maria. And can't wait to see it animated. So yeah. But yep, again, like I said, for people wondering when are they going to go back to Luffy and the fight he's having alongside the two emperors, it's going to be a while. You're going to have to be patient because it's going to be a while before we get that. Like I said in the last week's episode review, we're right now kind of getting what's going on in Onigashima. We're getting the fights that are happening between some of the Straw Hat Pirates and the Toby Roppo members. But definitely gonna be interesting to see where next week goes for anime onlys. I know what to expect, but yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Announcements for One Piece strictly. I will be doing a One Piece manga chapter 50 review tomorrow. I'll definitely be doing that. I won't give away spoilers, what's going on in that chapter, but all I know is, and all I say is, it's pretty decisive amongst the One Piece community of this chapter. I'll give my thoughts on the chapter and everything that goes on in the chapter when I make that video tomorrow morning. And then apparently news came out that in June, I think June 9th, the live action One Piece show on Netflix is coming out. Just to let you guys know, I will watch it and I will review it. I'll review it by an episode basis. I don't know if I'm gonna have my co-host, but probably not. The only reason why I'm reviewing it, even though it's kind of like a recap of things I've already seen, I just want to give my takes on, okay, does this look good, or is this one of those anime live action adaptations that might be another Dragon Ball Evolution? And again, I don't particularly like live action animes, or when they do a live action showing of animes, because it typically isn't good. The only thing that I thought was good in terms of live action adaptation was the Pokemon movie, Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and you can actually do that. I still don't know how they're going to do this, but when it comes out, I'll make episode one. I'll do an episode reviews for excuse me, for the live action shows, and just, it won't really be covering the story points because the story from that point on. If you want to get my thoughts on the East Blue, go watch my East Blue arc review of One Piece and stuff like that I have on the channel. You just have to go into my One Piece playlist and it'll be right there. But I'll just give my thoughts on how it looks and stuff like that, how I like the actors playing the roles, and if I definitely if it definitely relates and gives me the same memories of when I watched the anime for the first time. So yeah, I think it's going to be an okay show. I don't think it's going to be great or anything, but I think it's going to be okay enough to where it's doable and it's passable, but probably something I probably won't rewatch again. I'll probably just watch from every few few months or so. Don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, I'm the guy here. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of the One Piece anime, as well as your thoughts on the release date for the live action One Piece. Are you going to check that out? As well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more One Piece content or any other anime content I upload to the channel, whether that's anime or manga review content and stuff like that. And when you do hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell icon so you're up to date with whatever I upload to the channel. Anyways, guys, I'm the Guyver. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night on this video. Until then, guys, peace.